This is Al McGee with YETicket.com, where the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Roadrunner, a film about Anthony Bourdain. You remember this guy, you loved him on TV, you loved to see him go to a different country, eat the food, talk about the history of the country, and drink and smoke cigarettes as he looks like he's having a great time doing it, something you wish you could have done. Well, he committed suicide in 2018. Many people angry, mad, upset, crying, felt sad that this guy gave up his life like that. Well, I admire people who decide to go when they feel like they wanted to go, but I was sad to see him go because I really enjoyed his show. But Anthony Bourdain was a former heroin addict. He admits that every time, almost when he's on the show, he talks about it. But being a former drug counselor myself, I saw him drinking and smoking and things like that. Alcohol is worse. And, I don't know what happened to him, but the film did not describe what happened or what made him want to kill himself, but the film did show what led up to it. Anthony Bourdain, he was a chef. And then he wrote this book in 2000 called Kitchen Confidential. And man, that really put him on the map. So then these two producers, they approached him and said, look, you want to start a show with us? They had very little money when they started. And the first place they started was in Japan and Vietnam. Those are the two places he started at first with these two producers. And, he treated himself to something remarkable that many people should do themselves. He taught himself to read. But unfortunately, because of that, though, his view of the world is based on books and movies. That's kind of distorted because movies are not real and books are based on other people's imagination. Unless you read a biography and things like that, sometimes those are a little slanted too by the author themselves. They don't really tell all the truth about that person they're talking about in the biography. But as he started to go around the world, he started to understand more and more about people and what happened and how the governments got together and things like that. There's one scene in the movie that the director, Morgan Neville, showed where, he was in Israel. And Israel in 2006 was having a war with the Hezbollah. Well, Anthony Bourdain was just sitting at the pool, drinking and smoking his cigarettes and just enjoying everything as the bombs blew up around him. Man, that was a sight to see. So in this film too, you see his brother, you see his wife, you see his daughter, and as he talks about those things too in this film, Roadrunner. I really enjoyed that. Also, the director, Morgan Neville, he also showed how he really started to be a very difficult person to work with. And not only that, when Anthony went home to spend time with his daughter and things like that, all of a sudden he wants to go back on the road. Yeah, he wanted to go back and get back on the road. He wanted to leave home. He wanted to travel, eat, meet with his friends and things like that. Also in this film too, it shows a few of his friends that were interviewed for this documentary. People like David Chang, Eric Riepert, John Laurie, a musician, and Alison Mosshart. Well, they were all angry that he left. They were angry that he took his life. They were really angry at him because in the end, Anthony kind of changed. He really did. But you, as a viewer of the film, which comes out July 16th, you will see a lot about Anthony Bourdain that you loved. And this is a very good documentary. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 4 palm trees out of 4, 4 stars out of 4. It's a top-notch documentary. I really enjoyed it because I learned so much more about the guy that I admired for going around the world, talking to different people of all type of ethnic backgrounds, and financial backgrounds, and eating that delicious food from a sidewalk cafe to one of the most expensive restaurants in the world, Roadrunner, a film about Anthony Bourdain, 4 stars. Thanks for watching my review. I'm Al McGee, and please subscribe to my Twitter and YouTube pages, and I'll see you again.